Alrighty, folks, we are just waiting for lines in here. It's just coming on to 10 after 6 in the morning. Lines in is at 7. We are fishing the first event of the Nova Scotia Kayak Fishing Series. Yeah, it's whatever the date is, May 20-something. And yeah, we're just out here having our breakfast. I'm waiting for lines in. Never been here before to this lake, didn't pre-fish it, so we're kind of just going on what we could see on maps and, you know, throwing a Hail Mary. Hopefully that works. But I'm assuming fish should be up shallow, either on beds or maybe just off beds or a little bit of both probably. So hopefully it'll be a shallow water deal. And we'll see how it goes though, but I will chime back in when it's first cast. All right, folks, we are 20 seconds to lines in, so let's get our lure ready here. We, of course, are starting with the 6-inch mag draft albino pearl shad, the only color that you need. And yeah, 7 o'clock. Let's roll. Lines in. First cast. I'm probably going to stay seated for the first little bit here, just so I can maneuver the boat a bit and move the pole around a bit to see if I can scan for some fish. There was a cormorant in the area earlier, so that tells me that there's bait fish around, and now I'm seeing bait fish on my screen right now, actually. What I assume is a school of white perch. All right, we're going to throw the mini max around here for a bit, see if we can't pick those fish up again somewhere. No, we'll start throwing here. All right, we're going to try throwing the 90 size Imakamushi. Oh yeah, there's one. There's one. And it's a bass. Yes. Yes. Come here, buddy. Okay. Get in the net, pal. Get in the net. Shysta. Okay, in the nets. Alright, just got a little guy here. Probably a 14 or something, but took the Imakamushi pretty good. So, can't complain about that. Alright, folks, so here he is. I was able to get him to touch 14, so yeah, we'll let him go. There he goes. Awesome, right off that island. And that was on the 90 size Imakamushi. G-crack Imakamushi, so that's the biggest size Imakamushi. So yeah, and I just have that I'm just rigging that on a flipping hook, so hook exposed. And just when I was going to switch to something else, but we'll take it. That's fish number 1. 7:23, 23 minutes in. I'll take it all day. I don't know why this reel is sounding so funky. Okay, that lets me know that I'm doing something at least moderately correct. I'm just sort of fishing this like a jerkbait. These baits, they're heavy, so they sink good, but they also walk pretty good underwater, so you can, you know, walk the dog almost with it, or just kind of fish it like a jerkbait, like twitch the slack and let it sink a bit. And that one I think also like kind of hit it on the paws. So, and I am fishing this on my jerkbait rod actually. There's another. Oh, that felt like a good fish. Shoot. I'm around the right stuff. We're just going to go around this little island here, which is just basically. There's one. Yes, sir. Alrighty. Just a little guy. But stop talking, stop flopping. A little guy, but he should measure. Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Get him to touch 11 even. Look at that. All right, so we got 14, we have an 11. And it is 7:32, so we're just over half an hour in. We're doing good, I'd say, at least, for never being here before. Try back over there again. Oh, yes. Oh, jeez. That thing. Oh. Wow. All right. Oh, I didn't get a good hook in him, but we'll take him. Oh, I pulled him out. Shoot, I pulled it out when I tried to set the hook. Dang it. So I pulled it out on that one. Like, I may need a different, I don't know. It's also too, like, I'm just not prepared to set the hook. It's a weird bite. Like there, I have one on. Or I had one on. No, I have one on. Okay. See, it's so weird. I had one on. Yeah. Okay. Well, this is a better one too. And he took it good. He took it good. Okay, buddy, which way you want to come? Perfect. All right, guys, we got a good one here. I mean, when I say good, I mean everything's relative, of course, but better than the first two is what I'm saying. Look at that. That'll go at least 16, I would say. And he choked that Imakamushi. All right, we got 16 and a half on this guy. So that's good. All right, one more look at her. 16 and a half. I realize that's bad lighting. 16 and a half here. Completely spawned out by the looks of it. But yeah, we're gonna let her go. Beauty. See you later, girl. There she goes. All right, that's 3 fish. 16 and a half, 14 and 11. Which ain't bad so far, I would say. And this little shrubbery island, there's a couple more of these exact kind of, like, look how small that little island is. Like, it's just, it's not even one. I don't know, I guess there's trees growing on it, so it is actually an island, but it's basically just shrubbery. So, yeah. I'm digging it, of course. I mean, everybody else could be doing the same, but it's 7:45. I got 3 fish in the boat. That's amazing. I like that. Usually I'm the guy that's scrambling all day to find a limit. Actually, we're just gonna, we're gonna position ourselves. Got a little breeze coming in here, so we're just gonna position ourselves a little bit here. And we're just gonna let the breeze drift us across this little, oh, there he is. Oh, he got off. Dang it. Again, see, I just wasn't ready for that. They must have beds there or something, I don't know. But that other one was completely spawned out. You guys probably have a horrible view here because of the sun positioning. Yeah. Oof, let go. Dang. I don't like that I was missing how many fish now? 4 or 5, 4 fish. Like I could have a limit just off this little shrub thing. All right, back in the 90 size Imakamushi here. Let's see if that makes a difference at all. Yep, instantly. That's crazy. I threw in there, like, literally there, just with a mag giraffe, not too long, just like the previous cast. Okay. Good. All right, guys. Decent Decent one. Right in the roof of the mouth. Perfect. What do we got here? I can make her go 15. We like that. Alright guys, there we go. She measured 15. We'll let her go. There she goes. And that has all been, so 4 fish so far, all on the 90 size Amakamushi. I forget this color, but it's like a plum. I'm not sure if this is Scupperdong or not, but whatever it is, it's getting the work done. And I've used all 4 fish so far on this very same bait. And that's just on a light wired, well, not a light wired, but yeah, I don't know what size, but it's on a flipping hook. Not a big flipping hook, a smaller flipping hook. But, so, it may appear I've discovered a pattern. Shrubby islands with the Amakamushi. Oh, there was one. Is he there still? Yes, he is. Okay, good. Got him. Not a big one, but he'll measure. We'll count him. We'll count him. All right, just a little guy. Pinned her right in the mouth. Very good. We'll get her on the board here and see what she goes. All right, we got her to go just 11 3/4, but we'll take her. All right, so that's my limit officially here. All on the 90 size Amakamushi, and we're going to go back and do a few more. And then I think I will probably replace this lure here in a little bit, because it is getting worn out. But hey, what are you going to do? You know, you get a you get a limit. It's 8:20. You have lots of time to fish. We've been fishing for just over an hour. So at the end of the day, I'm happy with that, but not satisfied, if that makes sense. Yep. This will be an upgrade, I think. Oh yeah, let's get in here, get in here. Yes. Alrighty. Yeah, this will be an upgrade. Stout little guy. Not long necessarily, but I think he'll be longer than 11. I'll tell you that. What do we got on this guy? We can get him to go 13 3/4. All right, a 13.75, not bad. We'll let him go. Time to slang around the Mini-Max a bit. Black flies have emerged from their slumber, and they're starting to bother me, so there's one. First cast on a Mini-Max. Will you call is the question. I think you will. No, you probably won't. Well, maybe. Alright, just a little guy on the Mini-Max, corner of the mouth. Let's go to the tape. Let's see, what do I got to call? Like 11.75 or something? Yeah, this is not going to do it. Nope. Gotta get that island bite going again. Need that shrubbery. Oh, what was that? There's one. He'll call. Hopefully. Oh, they may not have. I should have netted that. Oh, there's a fish. We're gonna go with the net on this one. Again, not big, but it'll hopefully call. Alright, on the Minimax. Good deal. We'll see. I don't know if this will call. I don't think so. I need a 12-incher. No, 11 and a half. There's one. I don't know if you'll help, but we're gonna net him anyway. We'll see. He's got to be 12. He might be 12. He might be 12. Are you 12, buddy? You might be. You might be. Upgrade. All right, folks. So here it is. It was 12 and a quarter. So that is an upgrade. So yeah. So that's now my smallest fish. So we got to upgrade from 12 and a quarter. And again, on the full size, the 90 size Amakemushi. I don't know. Do I just throw that for the rest of the day? But we got to find a big fish here. We got to find a big fish. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe we're doing not bad. I would like to not have a 12.75 in my. I mean, I would also like to get rid of the 13.75 and the 14, but you know, one thing at a time, I suppose. All right, so I just tied a crankbait on and a little paddle tail. So we'll see. We'll see. All right, folks, we're just casting around here, and we are hooked up. It's a bass, and that'll probably call. I thought it was a pickerel at first. Yes. Okay. Well, all right. Nice guy there. I'm fairly certain that'll help. All right, folks, we got a 13.75, so that's an upgrade of an inch. Let her go. All right, so here we are. We are in my garage, as you can see, and the reason for that is as I was going through some of my clips from my tournament day and starting to piece together the video, I realized that my GoPro did not save some of my clips or record some of my clips, as GoPros are sometimes want to do. So here we are. So we're gonna do the outro this way. So basically what happened in the footage that got cut off is I caught a few more 13 3/4 inch fish that didn't help me because that was my smallest fish of my 5. Yeah, so the early morning, obviously, as you saw, was really good for me. Had my limit by 8:30 or something like that. Caught a few more upgrades throughout the day, but as soon as the afternoon came, my bite just died. And so I struggled throughout the rest of the afternoon to find a bite. I did find at least one more upgrade, I believe, in that time. But then, yeah, it was just a pretty quiet afternoon. Caught a few small fish, but nothing substantial. But basically, caught all my keeper fish around these little scrub brush, kind of, as I would call them, little islands that weren't really islands. They were just like brush, kind of, that were out in the middle of the lake. Caught most of my fish around on those, and primarily the majority of my fish came on the 90 millimeter G-Crack Amakemushi. I forget what color this is, plum or something. I don't know if they call it plum, but I call it plum. So the majority of my fish came on this. Even I think four of my top five came on this, and then I caught a number of smaller fish that got called out eventually and blah, blah, blah. But most of the fish I caught that day, like I probably caught 15 to 20 fish
probably 15 of them came on this if I caught 20, and then a few others on some other baits that I'll go through now. So also caught a few fish on the Z-Man Mini Max in Green Pumpkin, and I have that paired with a Great Lakes Finesse drop minnow. Makes a great little trailer for Mini Max. Keeps the whole setup nice and compact. And then I did get one upgrade later on in the afternoon on the I think this is a 3-inch or whatever it is, Kitech Easy Shiner, and that's paired with a Smeltonator underspin. So that caught a few fish on that, one upgrade, and then one that wasn't an upgrade. But so those 3 baits combined, but primarily it was the G-Crack Kamushi there, the 90 millimeter size. I even tried throwing the 40 millimeter size. They didn't want it. They only wanted this big size. So yeah, so my day went pretty well. Yeah, so well, in fact, that I ended up winning. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, who would have thought? So I won the first Nova Scotia Kayak Fishing Series of the year. So I'm off to a pretty good start within the year. Got 4th in New Brunswick a couple weeks ago at the beginning of May. And now we're nearing the end of May here, and got 1st place here in the Nova Scotia Kayak Fishing Series. I have another event coming up in, I think, 2 weeks' time as well with the Nova Scotia Series. And yeah, we don't know. I pre-fished for that one, and it did not go well. So I did not pre-fish for this event where I just got 1st. But yeah, I pre-fished for this upcoming event, and it didn't go well. So I have no idea what to expect. But hopefully we'll do all right. But anyways, folks, thanks for watching. Much appreciated, and we will catch you next time.